the chapel spire hasn't moved for days. Wind through Wickerton's broken fields, whispering old names.
He came to me at evening, bells silent, sky gone still.
Sat blind upon the wooden cross, like a shadow with a will. He told me, son, the world's too full, the hells will lose its store.
Graves will split, bones will knit, and walk the moor once more.
Death will choke and the sky will crack, the sea shall flood once more. Sinner, God has forgotten you, the rapture left you behind.
What breaks first, my son?
Your flesh or your mind? When the gates are open wide, when death and hell give up their dead.
What shall you do, my sweet child?
Where shall you run? Where shall you hide? This is the pit, and the pendulum swings evermore. You are lost and alone, left soulless to look on. So tell me, sinner, what is worth living for?
He leaned into my trembling soul, and in a voice I heard,
he told me what he saw.
Hello and welcome once again to Tattletales RPG, where the table may indeed be virtual, but you are certainly welcome at it. Now, we have returned once again to The Walking Dead Nevermore, and where last we left off, tragedy had struck our survivor community. In a bid to go out searching, I believe, for supplies, you guys were... I can't even remember where you originally were going. You came across an old campsite. A campsite that previously you knew to have been haunted. And you gained information in regards to the local family by the name of... I've forgotten their damn name. Give me 2 seconds. The Graysons. The Graysons, you learned, were an extremely racist, unpleasant family who lived to the west, in the Red Barn silos near Kelloyd Farm. And by near, I mean within reasonable brackets, but not in crazy close. The problem they've got, of course, is they are racists, and you are allies to Mama Kelloyd, who is a black woman. They, since the end of the apocalypse, have gone, shall we say, totally off the deep end. And as you went to go and investigate further and learn what you could, you came across this former campsite that once belonged to... What's the word I'm looking for? Belonged to them. And unfortunately, you also came across the monster known as the Lank. This creature is one of the variant mutant zombies that has plagued our party since the start of the campaign. You opted to fight rather than run. The classic bravery once again being shown from our party. But in choosing to fight, sacrifices were made. With Chrissy not there, and his dog, we found Nicholas Kavanagh, Father Joseph Kowalski, and Sebastian Morius fighting alongside each other against the Lank. And while you were able to bring it down, breaking its knees and smashing its head to pieces to the point where you have earned your first variant kill this campaign, not to discredit Dermot, of course, because technically he got our first variant kill. But by doing so, we lost one of the longest running characters in our campaign, Sebastian, who impaled on the fingernails of the Lank, had his head ripped from his shoulders in the final moments of this creature. Returning back to camp, you have brought what remains of the body in the arms of Seamus O'Callaghan. However, Nicholas Kavanagh was your first and immediate concern, for he was retching his guts out, and you realised that he had ingested blood from one of the walkers. Quick thinking saved his life. Salt, vinegar, bad eggs, a little bit of smegma, whatever it took, was shoved down his throat until he gagged and couldn't ask for any more. But you did save him and get him to churn his guts out and get that zombie meat out of him. And in the moments that follow, as we come back to Kelloyd Farm, I believe I ended the session on a quiet question being asked. Mama Kelloyd looking at the party and asking where is Sebastian? And I would like to pick up almost immediately after this. So Liam, as of yet, you do not know.
Was I even awake at this point? 'Cause
No,
I was
you've not been awoken. No. But we pick up almost immediately after this point. To set the scene, Kelloyd Farm is never truly quiet. From the pigs in the distance, thank you, darling, for laughing at that. From the pigs snuffling in the distance, to the whisper of the snow falling through the black sky. Light pollution's not an issue anymore. All of you can taste smoke, which is now a second nature to you, from the burning fires of Wickerton. But Wickerton on this night, at long last, has lost the last of its natural light. The city of Wickerton has fallen silent. And as you stand there in the silence, Nicholas spitting the vomit away from the corners of his mouth, Matty O'Connor sits down on the edge of the table. The windows have frosted over, making you all feel trapped, isolated in this place. To each of you, how do you want to continue? What are the next things your characters do?
Wake up.
Well, this is the immediate characters. If it's go and rest, then yeah, we'll come to it the next morning.
Well, I mean, I also wouldn't be in this part of it, so...
Reverend Father Mulaney was there.
Oh,
He and Graham came rushing in to help. He and Matty came in to help. So, and I have given you control of his character sheet.
Lovely.
Mama Keloid. So I grab kind of my forehead while speaking to Mama Keloid. We bear not bad news, but the worst news. Sebastian is no longer with us.
You see Mama Keloid sit down. Tell me plain, what happened to him?
So I'm kind of stuttering while saying this. The walkers that we met, the walker that we met,
Pardon me.
it wasn't a regular zombie. It was different.
Different how?
It was huge, and it tore Sebastian apart.
You see her physically wince. Tall, looked like a woman.
Yes.
Aye, we know of that one. Some of us do. It's referred to lovingly as the lank. It's a sadistic, sick creature. I've managed to chase it off the farm a few times with my shotgun, but it roams the area.
As much as we come bearing bad news, I suppose the shining light within this bad situation is that we were able to kill it and avenge Sebastian.
She bows her head. Well, I do believe Sebastian would have liked that, at least.
But Mama Keloid, I must tell you, I never thought a day would come where I would hear a walker speak.
She closes her eyes, rubs her face. This is Erin. Things are different here. Our folklore, our people, the water is sweeter, and our monsters deadlier. We'll rise to the challenge. Of course we will. All of us will.
But what if we did the wrong thing? What if there was still some human left in him?
She stands up, moves to you, and takes you by the lapel, and sits you down in the chair. Now you listen here and you listen here good, my friend. There ain't nothing left of that thing. It's mimicry, like a parrot, that's all it is. And don't you go thinking any different now, for that invites madness. Do you understand me, son?
I'm just kind of staring into the void, and I'm just nodding. Yes, Mama Keloid.
To all of you, I liked Sebastian. I really liked him. He was a bona fide hero. When he grew up, he was going to be a fireman, and she looks at Seamus, or a copper, a garda. He was going to be someone who did something and made a difference, or a doctor. Now this bastard world's got him. She turns and moves towards the kitchen, and you see her opening cupboards before reaching in, and she digs around at the back and pulls out a half-empty bottle of Fireball. And she pours out a shot for everyone at the table. Raises it up. To Sebastian. Let's not forget him.
Sebastian.
And she takes she downs it in one. Like, absolute champion, but downs it in one.
In the name of the Father, to Sebastian.
She nods. Now, Nicholas, are you feeling well enough to rest?
Yes. My stomach still feels a bit iffy, but I should be fine for the night. Thank you again. But whoever twisted my balls, please don't do that again.
Who did twist your balls again? Was it Mama
It was
Kelloid?
Mama
It
Kelloid.
was Mama Kelloid.
She came in with the old dick twist.
Mama Kelloid looks at you and goes, "You're most welcome, son."
Thank you, Mama Carla. Thank you.
It's weird, I'm not used to people thanking me for twist dicking them. That's a new one, I'll be honest with her. But it had worked, didn't it?
It did indeed, it did indeed. Thank you for quick thinking. You saved my
Alright.
life.
Now all of yous, go rest. If the Graysons are aware of us, they've always left me alone because they don't like me. You know why they don't like me. But if they think that half-breed mongrels and race traitors are on the farm, chances are they're going to start a war footing. I don't know, they're a bastard mad bunch. Did you get seen at the camp?
No, it's us.
I'm not sure, Mama Khalid. Everything happened so fast.
Oh, of course. Well, if they saw us, we better get those defences set up. We're in for a rough one. Go. And she gestures you away with the bottle of fireball. God bless you all. We'll bury him in the morning. Oh, what the fuck? So, what does everyone want to do?
Is there like way to heal or?
So, the way healing and shock recovery works in this system is every day you spend in a sanctuary heals you 1 health stage and removes 1 shock. Medical checks can be made to try and accelerate that, but this is a system where you're expected to take like weeks of downtime because you will get fucked up.
Okay. I guess I want to go to bed.
Okay. Okay, so you're going to head up to bed. What's everyone else up to?
Do believe Father Melanie would start writing or preparing his sermon for Sebastian's burial.
Okay. It's loaded me in a stream of Steve again. I am not Steve. Okay.
I think Nicholas will go to Father Joseph's room because he heard him stuttering, so he wants to make sure that he's alright.
Okay, we'll go to that in a second then. Pat? Oh, what's Ruth Grayson doing there? You there, Pat?
Pat has not been here for some time. He hasn't joined the session.
Oh,
He wasn't
yeah,
in
he's
this
not.
session.
He's not into the session, is he? I am
No.
sleepy.
I thought he said he wasn't coming, yeah.
Yeah, no, he's not. He just sort of Seamus just goes and snuggles Sarah Monnery. All right. In that case, no one rests easy. Fathers Mulaney and Joseph both have their own traumas through the night. Father Mulaney, you're spending most of your night, trying to think of something poetic to say, something worthy of your friend. But it doesn't come easily to you. Father Joseph, you said you were stuttering a bit. So Nicholas comes in. As Nicholas comes in to check up on you, what would he find you doing? And please don't say having a wank. I don't want to roleplay that again, guys.
What do you mean again?
Don't ask. Liam.
Realistic, crazy.
Liam just grunting off screen. What can I say? The man's dedicated to the fucking RP.
What do you mean role playing? I'm currently fisted.
Method acting.
Liam is currently on that bike from It's Always Sunny, the fucking cycle fister. Like. Christ.
But I think Father Joseph is kind of sitting to the left side of on the bed. He's just kind of staring at the floor, and his thoughts are racing, just kind of going back to the moment when just before Sebastian was killed right in front of his eyes, and he could hear Lang speak. So he's kind of just in his own thoughts, just kind of just replaying that moment.
It's an awful thing, doubt. Because, which stupid statement, I know, but because it's so easy to kill the walkers when they're rotting and decayed and they're just groaning and rumbling towards you. It's so easy to forget that they were people. You just see them as monsters. But as you think to the lank and the way that it spoke and everything about it, this doubt starts to settle in your mind. As you said to what's her name, Mama Kelloyd, what if they are in there? What if there is something left? And it's an awful feeling because you think of the things you've had to do and the people you've hurt. And now there's no guarantee that you were even doing the right thing. It's a horrible feeling. And as you sit on the bed and think about that, I think that's when Father Joseph finds you. If you guys want to RP that, you can. If not, we'll move on.
Wait, sorry, is Nicholas entering the room, or?
Oh, sorry, I had it backwards. That's when Nicholas finds you. Sorry. Yes, I was upside down there. Sorry. New
Hello,
DM, who dis?
Nicholas, it's you.
Hi, Father, yes.
How are you feeling?
You know, getting your balls twisted. It's an experience, I tell you. But that's not important.
He sat on the edge of the bed looking tender.
Nicholas, I am glad with all of my faith that you're okay.
Thank you, Father. I'm glad to hear that. But now I am worried about you. I heard you stutter while you were talking about what happened. Talk to me. What's in your head? Tell me.
Nicholas, I'm not sure if you will believe me, but I could hear the Lang talk to me.
What did it say?
It was mostly screaming and like whimpering and stuff like that.
Are you sure it was proper speech? Proper, intelligent speak? And not just memories?
My mind is now in doubt. I'm not sure what's real or not real anymore. But I come with the message that all people can be redeemed. And now I'm not sure if the walkers are just empty husks of flesh or people.
Father, as you know, I am a scientist, not much of a man of God, of belief. So, for me, they are not people anymore. But you can think what you want, believe what you want. But what we did tonight, we redeemed the soul of Sebastian. We had our revenge on it. We killed it. It won't hurt any of us ever again. It might have been a person or not in there, but it was evil. There are evil people in this world before all of this happened. It is the right thing that we did, and please don't batter yourself down for what you did to survive. You're a good man, Father. Never forget that. You did the right thing tonight.
I just gonna stare at Nicholas and say to him, I understand that evil exists in this world. But all evil can be cured. Just the light inside that person has to be found, their faith replenished. And that is with the judgment I go to sleep tonight. I'm not sure if what we killed was just something or a human. And by my beliefs I stand. All can be changed if they are human.
I want to believe you, Father, and I hope you're right, I really do. But I really have my strong doubts. And Nicholas just stares at him and says good night, and he leaves for the night.
Okay. I'll say both of you can relieve one stress, essentially for interacting with anchors. As the night stretches on, that uneasy quiet, the fact that Wickerton is now gone and dead, stretches on into the early hours of the morning. Liam, heavily medicated and young, please roll me an endurance check.
Oh, I suppose I could be persuaded.
I wasn't asking.
Wow. Consent, bro.
No.
2 successes.
Thankfully, not suffering a heart attack and dying in his sleep. The next morning, Chrissy comes around. It is day 47 of the apocalypse. Snow is... it's at the top.
Nope. Sorry.
You come downstairs, Chrissy, to find others waking up and joining the revelry. You find Hinata sat at the table with Seamus and Mama Kelloyd at the head of the table. Others are already around. You see your grandparents are in the kitchen area preparing food for everyone. I would like to know what everyone is doing.
Sorry, Bob, can I ask you a quick question?
Yeah.
You said that if we spend the day in the safe haven, we regain health. Do we have to do it, or...?
So on your character sheet, yeah, if you just go on your character sheet, change yourself 1 health stage up and remove 1 stress.
Okay, perfect. We can do it now then, is it because the day
Yep, it's a new day.
Perfect, okay.
It is a new day. Out in the farmyard, people are beginning the day. You can see Rugger, D'Angelo, Thomas, apparently another Rugger, are all beginning to make their ways out into the fields to begin the day's work. There's not much growing at the moment, and they intend to change that.
I think Christian would enter, I don't think he'll have clocked on that he was drugged up. I don't think that memory's kicked in as of yet. He'd go into the kitchen feeling a bit more well rested than he has done in a long ass while. He'd do the classic of kiss his grandmother on the cheek, gives his granddad a hug, just goes and sits down.
Make an empathy check as you do that.
Juan. Success.
1. You give your grandmother a kiss on the cheek and she smiles and goes, morning, Chrissy. But something doesn't seem right. Hard to tell, but you catch a look that goes between them a second after you step away.
Morning, Grandma. I had a really heavy night, and he'd turn towards his grandmother, and there's a little twinge in his neck, and he just goes, I think something must have bitten me in the night, but
you must be careful. Don't go hurting yourself.
No, that's fine. I'll probably have some breakfast. I'll be right as rain. And he'd go over to the table and he still doesn't like Father Mulaney.
That's fine.
Sorry, David. Father, Mr. Hinata, sir, Mama Keloid.
Hinata, before anything else, what have you guys done with the body of Sebastian? Where have you put it?
On the kitchen table.
I have it right here.
Is there any like trenches or something? Or
Well, what I'm thinking is, I think you guys wake up having brought the body back, and like I said, Seamus carried it back. And midway through last night's conversation, Seamus left and departed out. And over the course of the night, some of you would have found Seamus or seen him out the windows. The reason I'm not healing him or removing his stress is because Seamus and Oshin have dug a grave. And that's where the body currently is. It's outside, not yet buried, but they've dug a 6-foot deep grave. Just for the sake of it not being propped up against the wall when Chrissy walks in.
Morning, Mr. Hinata. Morning, Mama Keloid. Everything all right, Father?
You ask everything all right, and Hinata smiles at you, but Hinata's an honest man. He can't lie. And he just smiles at you, but the smile doesn't reach his eyes. And he looks away for a second, and Mama Keloid pushes a plate over to you, Chrissy. And you see that she has given you her own breakfast in addition to some for yourself. So there's an extra couple of rashers of bacon, an extra sausage. It's a proper full Irish. There's whiskey in the sauce on the beans. It's the proper deal. It's a proper meal, as it were.
Yeah. Chrissy would look at Hinata and Mama Keloid. I don't think it's my birthday for another month. I don't think. What's going on?
Mama Keloid. Also, is it okay that I RP this initially with Liam? Is there any other player character who wants to step in?
Father Millennium is more than welcome if he wanted to, or any other player character. I mean,
yeah,
Pappy.
I'm only thinking from the perspective of like people Chrissy trusts the most. Mama Keloid and Seamus would probably be the two I'd go with. And obviously Pat's not here for Seamus. Yeah. And I don't want to RP Seamus without Pat here, so I was going to have Mama Keloid take on that sort of matronly role for a day, you know? But I also don't want to step on any player toes, if there's anything you guys would rather do.
We've got a busy morning ahead of us now, boyo. Plenty to do. Best get yourself. I've got plenty to get doing now, so I'll catch up with you all in a little bit. And I'll head out with my Bible. I'll pick my Bible up and tuck it under my arm.
Make a scout check for me, see if you hear what Mama Keloid says when you do that.
One success.
Very quietly you hear Mama Keloid whisper, "Coward." And she kneels down.
Chrissy clocked onto that.
Oh yeah. But Mama Keloid kneels down in front of you, Chrissy, and cunt. Then whistles your dog over to you. Then takes your hands in hers, squeezes them, and then puts them on cunt behind his ears.
What's going on?
Listen, Chrissy, I've always treated you respectfully. And I've always treated you as older than you are. And I know you're no stranger to things going absolutely tits up, so I'm going to be real with you now as well, okay? We sent out a group yesterday to go on a supply run and investigate, and they came across a campsite, and it was haunted by the mutant that we call the Lank. You know the one? I think you encountered it before.
That's the one that I shoved my spear into.
Yeah, hold on to that thought. The Lank ambushed them. They managed to fight their way out. Father Joseph and Nicholas and everyone. But Chrissy, Sebastian didn't make it. He died a hero with taking the Lank out with him. But the Lank got him. I'm so sorry. And she's like pulls you into a big hug. And you see Matty and Ruby behind. Matty starts to make his way over, but Ruby stops him, just giving you the moment.
Chrissy would be frozen for a moment. Sebastian's one of the last people he had left, aside from his grandparents, of course. Wait. Sebastian? No.
He's not going to turn. The Lank made sure of that. And Seamus brought his body back. So we're gonna bury him. We've found a good patch outside.
Chrissy at this point is tearing up. I mean,
yeah, well, McKillop can see that and is trying to keep him focused.
What do you mean he's not going to turn? He's fine. Everyone else is fine. He's fine.
Not everyone else is fine, son. Nicholas got dragged onto this table last night, and we had to pump his guts and do ungodly things to him to help him to stay alive. Seamus is badly wounded. None of them got out alive. No, none of them got out unscathed. Thank you. But Sebastian drew the short straw. He was the unluckiest. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, lad. And at that point, Ruby O'Connor and Matty Wood come over. They don't say anything. Ruby just joins in the three-way hug, and Matty puts his arm around you and squeezes your shoulder.
Where is he?
Outside. Seamus has been digging all night. Matty stands. Come on, you will come with me, son. And he takes you by the hand, and you, Cunt, and Ruby are taken to the outside where the snow bites at your skin, Chrissy, but it's not as cold as what's already in your veins. And you see a small grave being dug. O'Sheen is wiping sweat from his brow as he's the one digging currently. And Seamus sees you approach and on instinct goes to move in front of something on the ground, but with a look from Matty he doesn't. And Chrissy, you see on the ground, wrapped in what is probably one of Mama Kelloyd's last clean bed sheets, is a blood-stained, sorry, allow me to correct myself, is a blood-soaked body. that is quite visibly missing its head.
Chrissy would make his way over to the body, and he knows from practice that shouting and screaming, it's just going to attract attention, so he just bites into his own arm as he breaks down.
Yeah.
His best friend is gone.
Matty and Ruby do not let you just suffer it alone, and with the dog, all of them, Seamus as well would, so would O'Sheen. It becomes essentially a group huddle, would be the way I'd describe it. No one says a word, just shared pain, and in Seamus's case, shared guilt.
Yeah, that RP with Seamus will happen, but with him not being here.
Yeah, no, I understand.
And he would detach himself from his grandparents, and he would look at Seamus, and without going too deep into the RP for it, he would snatch away the spade and try and help himself.
Start digging?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's where I would politely close it off, because Pat isn't here. There's more to that.
No, that's fair enough. Would you allow Seamus to help you? In silence.
It's the morally right thing to do. And I think he would, because the tears haven't made way to anger yet.
Got you. Seamus picks up.
Snatching away the spade is a good hint.
Yes, I appreciate that. Seamus picks up the other spade, and between the two of you, with O'Sheen helping, you continue to dig the grave. Alright. What's next, team?
Gotta get on that heavy RP.
Mm-hmm. What about everyone else? What are you guys doing? The Reverends, Nicholas.
I'm just sitting at the table and kind of putting my hand, throwing my face into my hand and saying, the guilt I feel is insurmountable. The boy will suffer now. Would have not have been better if it was me.
Okay. The farm goes from a place of hope, and to an instant, even though the snow falls and one could consider this place beautiful, it's cold, broken. Chrissy, you're numb to everything around you. Others are suffering. You hear across from the farm, you can hear the crying, which is almost wailing, but muffled by the pillow he sobs into. James McCree, trying desperately to not be heard as he whimpers and cries. People express grief in different ways. Someone like Orla O'Hagan just walks around the farm, checking the perimeter, checking it again, waiting for something to go wrong. Someone like Rugger grunts doesn't let the world see if it affected him or not, and goes and finds a good piece of dirt to dig in or a good hole to shit in. Everyone suffers differently. But no one suffers alone. And that is something that, at least as a community, Keloid Farm can be thankful for. How would you guys like to continue? We can go straight into a like a burial, or we can have you do jobs around the farm. It is completely up to you.
I was going to say, Reverend Mulaney would have taken it upon himself to try and tackle the farm tasks to help with those grieving, as he does understand that loss is going to hit everybody differently, especially those most closely affected. And then obviously he's now having essentially he'll have buried the entire Moriarty's family.
Yeah. Bloodline has one of many, I'm sure, but the bloodline is now gone completely. So, I would like anyone who is helping with tasks around the farm to make me in force checks. Three successes from Nicholas. Dealing with grief is not easy, and a man like Nicholas does it through, I would assume, physical activity. Just looking at the dude, right? So, I will increase the barrier defences and the latrines both by 1 week of completion to represent the almost fanatic workload that people begin taking onto themselves. As the day goes on, the hours pass. It is a sullen, dreary affair. But eventually, with nothing more to do for the day, sunset falls across Keloid Farm. And with sunset comes ceremonially jumping into Sebastian's grave, apparently. And with sunset, everyone gathers to where now pretty much just Seamus had to go in for medical treatment. O'Sheen stopped as well. So now just Chrissy stands in a grave 6 feet deep into the ground, and a cold corpse next to him. The two dogs sit on the other side of the grave, curled up. That should be everyone. No, James too. Next to you, Chrissy, James McCree steps up and helps you out of the grave. Squeezes your shoulder in your hand, but doesn't say anything, doesn't embrace you like the others did. And as he squeezes your shoulder, you can see him. He is shaking. Mama Keloid steps forwards. She pours out the last of the fireball into the grave, and then, throws the glass away.
Apologies to disturb. Didn't D'Angelo die?
No, you guys rescued him from
Yeah,
Roncon.
we saved him. He was battered and bruised,
He was
but we did
the
save him.
shit beaten out of him, but he did survive. You guys rescued. He's the one. You guys did fucking good. You rescued him from Roncon.
Yeah, boy.
Mama
Apology.
Kelloyd steps forward as essentially de facto leader of the farm. It's been a long day, a hard day, and we've all earned our rest thanks to our toil. But I'm afraid the Lord God has deemed our greatest duty and our hardest duty to the end of the night. It's never easy losing or burying one of your own. And it's certainly not easy burying someone as young as Sebastian, nor as brave. I only knew the lad briefly. God knows I was a hermit up on this farm after my husband passed and kids moved away. If I'd known there were people like Sebastian Moiris in Wickerton, and her voice breaks, I might have come into town more often. And she steps back. Would anyone else like to go next, or am I just gonna be embarrassed doing NPCs? I have a list of NPCs. I'm not just going to randomly do it. But there's a couple of NPCs who want to say something.
To those gathered here today, all of us to offer a prayer in the name of Sebastian Moiris. As a life that was taken too early. O hallowed Father, hallowed be thy name. May you watch over the soul of Sebastian. Take him unto your care as you have others. Allow him to reunite with those he has loved and lost. May you show him the light that has left the world here, and allow him peace and rest after these trying times that he has suffered.
There's as you finish the prayer, there's an echoing Amen that flows out across the cold wind and the desolate sky. Stepping forwards after you, James McCree steps up to the edge and looks down. He sucked at basketball at school. He had a crush on a girl once and we all took the piss out of him for it. I took a piss out of him for it. Fuck it. And he steps back and just buries himself away, like into Hinata's chest. Just can't say a word. Anyone else?
Rissy would look at what's left of Sebastian. Ever since I started at that bloody school, you treated me a little bit more adult than I was. And you tried so hard to save everyone else. Well, I don't even blame you for showing me that that walker on the underside of the bus when this first all kicked off. But there isn't anybody on this farm alive who hasn't been patched up by you at one time or another. At least now you can get a day off.
There's a couple of chuckles that go around at that. A few smiles. The last to step forwards, unless I think there's one more to go if anyone wants to. If not, that's chill. The last to step forwards is D'Angelo. Alright. Chrissy, everyone feels the pain, but no one more so than Chrissy. We've all lost an ally and a good lad, but he's lost a friend, and we see that. By God's son, we see that. Sebastian came for me when I was in Roncorn's office. Didn't have to, mind. He didn't have to. But he chose to. He chose to do some good, to help someone. To make the world a slightly better place. Again, didn't have to. He chose to. That was the sort of person Sebastian Moyers was. He was selfless to a fault. Brave to stupidity. But he never left a man behind, and as Chrissy says, there isn't a single person here who has not been patched up by him. Not physically, not emotionally, and all of our lives were made better by having Sebastian Moyers in him. And he winces and looks at his watch. Time is 6:02. We've stopped the clocks for the night. And he reaches down, takes a shovel. Chrissy, you should be the first. Throw on some dirt, son.
Chrissy would look at D'Angelo and down it, because he refuses to say Sebastian. It's what's left of him at this point. And he would get on his knees and throw dirt over the bag.
Okay, the first.
Sometimes the cost is just too much.
Moments of agreement. People throw dirt on. Orla gives a good amount. Rugger basically just uses his foot and kicks a bit of dirt on. Eventually, people begin to disperse. Mama Kelloyd brings out a bit of food, some drink, whatever she can to have a little bit of a wake, but despite that, it's not easy. Not easy at all. Lastly, as everyone else departs, only those who knew Chrissy best, or at the very least, are player characters, remain. So, Seamus, Father Joseph, Nicholas, Reverend Father Mulaney, Chrissy, James,
and Peggy. Don't discount Peggy.
Fair enough. I respect that. I would also say actually Sarah Monnery as well, because she had she was not quite close to, but valued him. You know, she was expecting him to have to deliver the baby. Okay. Is there any last parts remaining?
Father Joseph was kind of through the funeral was trying to like keep it together, but now that kind of everybody has dispersed, he just kind of buries his face into his hands and starts sobbing. And says, God, I wish it was me. We all lived because he died. We're only here because of his actions. But because of his actions, he is dead. I do not even feel I can use the word God anymore. For I feel fate cannot come from heaven. For what I have seen, it's not possible. It must come from us.
There are other NPCs here that have comments on that, but Peggy would agree, and James is too desolate to even give a fuck. Okay. As night pushes in and sun goes down, what do each of you want to do? It will be a new day tomorrow, and there are jobs to be done.
There's a question. Apologies. What kind of detrimental condition is suffered when a PC anchor dies?
So we did. We need to roll for that. It's called the Shattered condition, and it can screw around with your drive. We rolled it for Pat last week. We need to roll it for you.
This is the odd thing though. I haven't got a drive because I did find my family, and if the Lank would have survived, killing the Lank would have been absolutely primary numero uno.
I can tell you then, revenge on the Graysons is your new drive. The Lank was a Grayson. It was a Grayson, like kid logic. You know.
Right. Drive inputted.
Okay. Any more for this evening, boys? Obviously not session-wise, but any more for the in-game evening?
Father Joseph kind of roams around the farm, and he's kind of like listening out for walkers to see if he can hear any in the distance, to see if he hears them speak.
Make a scout check for me.
Okay.
You can push if you want.
Wow.
Okay. No successes. Father Joseph, you explore the edge of the farmland. I'm actually going to add to the perimeter here, because that perimeter has now increased, which is nice. And as you're sort of scouting around, you look out and you see, while you don't see walkers, stood on the edge of the tree line, just on the other side to where you guys have built this, barbed wire fence with quite literally the bells and whistles, right, to alert you of walkers coming closer. You can see 3 figures stood about 12 meters away from you, on the other side, just on the edge of the tree line. So you'd be here. What do you want to do?
Can I do like another scout check or something to, like, actually let me think. I guess I just kind of stand there and see if they do anything.
Okay. You sort of stand there and watch them. One of them sort of tilts his head and then starts to move towards you.
Unless you have an objection towards it, I think Chrissy would have gone to find you because you said interesting shit during the funeral as well.
We can
Unless you
have
have an
that.
objection, of course.
We can have that then. As Chrissy arrives here, you would see the father sort of stood, and there is a gentleman approaching him. But you can't quite make him out yet. Physical description has not yet appeared. You know?
Father Joseph, what are you doing?
Oh, Chrissy, I'm not exactly sure myself, Chrissy. But I see something in the distance.
They're walkers.
Oh no.
So
The
wherever
man-
are.
The man walking towards you, you can see at this distance, is walking with purpose. It's going to take him a minute to get to you.
This is more than a walker, Chrissy. I've seen it. There's more.
And I've seen people that wanted to kill us anyway. What's your point?
Chrissy, I don't know. I don't know, but I must see what is approaching us.
As you talk, the person gets closer and you see a physically huge man. Not the biggest, not like a bodybuilder, but tall, lanky, unpleasant to the point of sinewy. He is looking like he hasn't washed in months. Patchy white and black hair, though mostly white. A heavy grey sort of beard, but it's the eyes that catch you unaware. They're just the offside of cloudy, just enough to where you wonder whether he's blind or not. But then they latch onto you and they focus, and he definitely isn't. But they're constantly moving, like an addict looking for a hit. But for you, Chrissy, the thing that perhaps you mostly notice is the fact that in one hand he's holding a fire axe. And as he gets closer, he spits out some chewing tobacco and stops on the other side of the barricade. Well, well, well. What have we got here then? Priest and a little dago. You're new to the farming community, eh?
I have arrived here not so long ago. Why do you roam the dangerous lands?
Why, dangerous lands. My lands, to be exact. There ain't no danger for a man in his castle now, father. Ain't that what the good Lord teaches?
I believe there's no more left of the good Lord. It's the fate you carry yourself.
Ooh, you should take that collar off, son. Lord don't like a coward. Who's that behind you? The little bog trotter.
That's none of your business.
Ain't it now? Your
Guys, this isn't your land.
Oh, ain't it now? Whose land is it, son? Whose land is it?
Behind this fence belongs to Mama Calloyd.
Ain't nothing belong to that woman. That's times of service agreeable, right?
Yeah, probably.
The thing is, I am tempted just to say black, because even before that was a term for just black people, it was also a term for Irish people. Like, if you went back to Napoleonic times, Irish people were considered black people and were referred to as such. So I don't know where the racism starts and the historical accuracy begins, you know? It's a fine line.
Probably the tree, if you catch my drift.
Yeah, that's fair. Until Pat's back and I can get the blessing of the Irish on it, I'll hold course. I'll anything like that.
Chrissy would growl at that.
He's a spicy little gypsy pikey, ain't he? Where'd you get him, Father? Is he one of your little boy toys? You keep him on the side, keep him warm.
Oh my god.
I don't judge. I've never liked him young, but everyone's got their vices, Father.
Speak your truth. What is your name? What blasphemies are you speaking of?
What fucking blasphemies. The name I've got is the name the Lord gave me, Father. Arthur Grayson. That's the name the good Lord on high bestowed upon me through my mumma and my pa. Blessed be their dead bodies, how they rot in the ground and not walk amongst us now, eh? Lucky to have died before the rapture.
Mama Keller mentions the Graysons. She said you're not very fond of her.
That
Why does it sound like a duck?
Oh yeah.
he
Chrissy
venomously spits out the N-word. Let's put it that way.
Chrissy would take advantage at this point. Yeah, I think you're right, Father. He does resemble the bow-legged, simple, lank.
He pulls the. Oh, you say lank. I was about to have him put a bullet through your head. He literally pulls a revolver from his hip and is half an inch from Chrissy's head when you say the word lank. You hear a click as the hammer strikes and a flinch in his eye as he stops it with his thumb before it hits. The fuck did you say, Pikey?
Whoa, Arthur. Why do you make such haste movements? What relations do you have to this line?
I haven't got my camera on, but hang on. Let me turn my camera off for a second to show you what he fucking does. He's like this, pointing the gun at Chrissy, right?
Family resemblances, Father.
Make an empathy roll for that joke.
Is that to Chrissy?
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Oh no.
You can push if you want.
I'm a push. Oh, one
Okay.
success, one
And
failure.
a skull die.
Okay. The skull die will affect things behind the scenes, I think. I can use that. On the success, yeah, there's a family fucking resemblance. He's got the same eyes and hair, maybe, when he was younger.
Oh, shh. Oh, God. 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 He's the Graysons.
He is.
And
He said so when he told you his name.
Yeah. And family resemblance. To the
Remember there's a barbed wire fence between you, and he has a gun pointed at your head.
Yep. Yep.
He does that fucking 1,000-yard stare to the Joseph. Oh, what was your question again? I got distracted doing my finest Oscar-worthy performance and desperately trying not to say the M-word.
No, okay. Yeah, I said, Arthur, do not make haste movements. What relations do you have to this lank?
Ain't that something you'd like to know, Father? But don't you know it's a sin? to ask what the Lord has not provided answers for. And he sort of pulls the gun away slightly. Still has it pointed at Chrissy, though. He is aiming a heavy revolver at a 12-year-old boy. Now, I thought I'd come say hello to you all. See, I'm what I might refer to as the patriarch of my family. And what a family we are. We are the love of the lamb, the beauty of the mother, but we are also the wrath of the Almighty Father. We know our scripture, we stay our beds. We are mighty. What did you say your name was, boy?
Is that to me?
No, he knows your name. He's
Okay.
he's asking that of Chrissy.
Chrissy isn't gonna give his full name. He's just gonna go, O'Connor.
Oh, you had a 50-50 chance of saying the wrong thing. If you'd said Chrissy, you'd be fine. His
Shit.
eyes turn on you. Oh, fucking Connor! Is it? Oh, fucking Connor! And he presses his face to the barbed wire, watching it cut into his skin. I knew you was a pikey gypsy dago, fumbling, dublin, green, and harpy, hypey shite. Yes, I have a list of Irish slurs open on Chrome right now.
Yeah.
Don't think.
And I hate to tell you, and I hate to interrupt you, but to insult his family and to have a link to the Graysons, he is going to try and sidestep and swing the fire axe to his face.
Straight up, I'm going to plot armor you and say he steps back and the axe sings across the metal and he goes, oh, he's a feisty little shite, isn't he? No wonder you like him, father. Is his anger as tight as his ass?
Holy shit!
What the fuck?
Oh, yeah. Funny.
Joseph?
We will not bestow your presence anymore. We will be going now. Let's go, Chrissy.
Funny, innit, how in the space of 2 days I meet 3 feckin' O'Connors.
3.
Well, that got your interest, didn't it, Sid? Which, by the way, is an Irish term for a man with a small penis. I love this list.
I didn't even know that.
Hi.
Sorry, Bob. I need a quick question. What's your history, your search history like?
Epic and epic and incognito.
Let's put it like this: he's on a couple of lists.
Several.
Oh, shit.
You go on an island holiday one time.
He's on a couple of lists for.
Tyler tells us nowhere near big enough to get me on Epstein's island. I mean, that's the goal, right? That's the dream. Like,
Well, I'm. A joke for the break time.
yes, quite.
Hi.
Let's go, Chrissy. This man, he may seek confession in me, but today is not the day. And I just grab Chrissy and we just walk away. I don't care if you say something.
Don't grapple him, because Chrissy might, obviously, what's the word? He's mentioned other
Stout.
O'Connors.
Yeah, sounds awful. You're between me and midrive.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Hi. My other O'Connors.
He bites his lip and you see his teeth actually like dig in slightly, drawing blood. Little FBI's, a lot of them. Foreigners. Too many of them these days. Funny, innit? How all the good folk get eaten and the little shits stay alive. So, we was doing no harm over on the Red Silo. No harm at all. We didn't like our neighbour. No Irish, are they? One of them Bostons, eh? But, well, in this modern day and modern world, you can't pick your neighbours, can ya? But when our farm gets raided and two of the bastards are O'Connor fucking whores, then I find there's an O'Connor in my neighbour's patch. I really hoped we'd all band together at the end of the world, lads. It's a shame you decided the hard way.
Don't worry, we can all band together, that's not a problem. It just won't be us banding together with you.
Aye, and what happens when you start starving and the water's rotting? Tell you what, you seem like a clever little lad, O'Connor. You give yourself up to us, and you bring the with you, and we'll have no issue with the rest of yous, and you can stay here. But there's gonna be a hanging one way or another. Is that right?
Chrissy would look at Grayson with absolute, undeniable hatred. Just be glad that there's barbed wire.
Pug my foin, which is Irish for kiss my ass. And he reaches into his rucksack slowly, not threateningly, and pulls it in front of him and unzips it. He reaches in, pulls out a length of rope, and throws it to you across the barbed wire. Here, take this. Send it with her. And he turns and stalks back into the forest. As you look
Chrissy
at that...
would look.
Go on.
Oh, sorry. Chrissy would look at Father Joseph. I get the feeling that we're not going to be alone much longer.
Chrissy, I thought the danger is behind us, but it's only the beginning. Let's go. Let's go home.
As you... Oh, go on, please, go on.
As they're retreating, Chrissy would say it just loud enough.
This guy's deaf as fuck, but go on.
If he was any more inbred, his family would be a sandwich.
You see him just flip you the bird as he walks away. Oh, I hate playing characters like that. I feel dirty. Oh, he's so... His character notes just say the worst.
If this was session 1, Chrissy, you know he would have jumped across the barbed wire. You know it.
I know.
This was Chrissy wasn't in morning. He just still jumped over across the barbed wire.
As you walk away, you walk past the camera essentially as we slowly track in on the barbed wire fence. That rope wasn't just a rope. It was a noose. Morning comes. Everyone can remove 1 stress and 1 health restored. Up to you about the stress, I guess. Cool, it is a beautiful morning here on Curloid Farm with absolutely no racist evil people crawling around the edges. I'm going to hand it back over to the players. What do you want to do?
Chrissy would, in the morning, just go over to the morning table and, surrounded by the players, I'm assuming, including Mama Kelloyd, we met the Graysons, and he gave us this.
She looks up,
And he-
eyes wide as you say that, and she stands up, and you see her instinctively reaching for the shotgun under the table. You now realise
he
why
would-
she has it.
Yeah, he would whop the noose on the table, and he would sit down and just shut up.
Mama Kelloyd looks at it, eyes wide. Is he fucking serious?
Yes, Mama Calloyd. I was there with Chrissy.
I mean him.
We met.
He's fucking I've done nothing to him. I've got family in the area. What?
Mama Calloyd. I think the Graysons are not just a threat, but a danger. And I kind of just stare at Mama Calloyd, just, you know, all the things he said to me, just reminiscing, just bouncing in my head, just with like a blank stare.
I'll say at this point, like, all the party can assemble. I want everyone in on this conversation because this is an act of war.
I say we fight back.
Oh god, I hate playing characters like that. I genuinely need a minute. I'm not like method, but like it was like back when I played oh, who was that character, Liam, in the Mensolum campaign I played, who was just awful. Oh, Katie might know. I can't.
The Inquisitor, like, hunter bastard.
Oh, I can't remember, but it just made me actually sick to play the character because it was like, oh, this is so wrong. You know, it's why I love horror because it makes you uncomfortable. But like, ugh, getting into character is horrible. Putting your brain in that mind space. Yeah. Fun, not fun, really, but fun. So, by all means, discuss. They're not far from you, the red silo. I can put you on the map from Hinata. Red Barn are not far, southwest.
Well, I look at Chrissy and I ask him, Chrissy, and I kind of stutter when I say this. Was the Lank one of the Graysons?
Chrissy would look at Nicholas. I think so. He shared the same features, the same eyes where I saw it at the school. Jesus Christ, I think that
Don't
even
take
if
the
he-
Lord's word name in vain, son. I'm sorry. But I shan't have him be disgraced in such a manner.
I'm sorry, Father. But he looked exactly the same. And if Walker or not, after what he said about Mama Kelloyd, I'd put my axe in his face.
What did he You don't go listening to people like that, alright? Nasty piece of work, the lot of them. Don't you go stressing about me, okay? I'll be fine. What did he actually want? He'll have come at
Mama Kelloyd, I think this situation could be worse than we think. When Chrissy mentioned the Lank to Arthur, and I kind of just take a big swallow, he pointed his gun at him. We didn't tell him what happened to the Lank,
Oh, shite.
but
if they
eventually
can-
they will find out.
If they put two and two together... Oh, Christ.
We need to attack before they attack us, Mama Kelloyd.
What are we thinking here? Murder? We can't be serious.
Chrissy would look at Father Joseph dead in the eye and then just quickly shift over to Mama Colloid. He wants us all dead.
But we've got to be better than that. I've got me gun for self-defense, not to go on the offensive and start murdering the closest thing the island has to rednecks.
What do you propose, Mama Colloid?
I don't know.
I don't want to kill anyone either, like you. I think we should all try to get together, but with people like them, I don't think there is a way. Because either, what's the saying goes, either be eaten or get eaten, or whatever the saying is. That one.
I've been on their doorstep for... You see, Mama Keloid starts to say that, and then her face hardens. Alright? They want to fight. Forgive me, Father, but by the God Almighty, they'll get a fucking fight. There's more of us than them, I'm certain of it.
Is violence really here the answer? At the end of the day, we're all in the same boat. And killing each other may do more wrong than good.
What do you propose, Father? Do you think the Almighty God will come down and save us all?
I banged it. There is no God, Nicholas. The fate is ours. It comes from us. Have you not seen what we faced?
Yes, and it is because of us that we fought.
We only have each other left.
Enough. There's no point fighting amongst ourselves on matters of fucking theocracy right now. Father, I hope you find God. And Father, easy on the Bible bashing. Times are hard. My apologies, Mulaney. Please talk.
Oh, you've lost your way, son. Another lamb lost their way from the light of God, and I'll see myself burn before I see you lose that light. You will be joining me for scriptures and sermons in the morn and the evening now, until the light of the Lord is back with you. I shall not allow you to smear the Lord's name.
It's also worth remembering this is Southern Ireland, very Catholic. The Father is basically, in the eyes of many here, just damned his soul.
Yes.
To hell. Just to give context.
You will be repentant. Lest the Lord's angels strike you down.
There's a laugh from Mama Keloid as you say that, and you hear her go, "The Lord's angels have got a hankering for flesh as it is."
Father, let's speak more on this later. Now is not the time.
The time that you choose to sacrifice your love for God is the time that we have to hire. However, for once, I will act against my better judgment due to the greater sin. That is the Graysons and their sacrilegious perversions of the good Lord's work. But know this is not the end of this conversation, Father. Far from it.
Aye, Father, it's only the beginning.
Like it or not, we've still got to do something. Our cousin's grandma, they've already raided the Graysons, and he knows I'm an O'Connor.
I'm glad someone figured out what that was.
Just a quick one, Bob. Where did Father Mulaney serve? Because obviously we know he was a military man.
I'd have to look up. I don't think I ever went into that. I'd have to look up like where Ireland has recently been at war.
I know you mentioned he was in like a military man. I don't know whether he would have seen action. Or...
He definitely was. The idea was he was on the front lines as a military chaplain. I mean, probably the Iraq War at the very least.
Nope.
No, was Ireland not in Iraq?
Nothing.
Oh,
that
fuck.
I know of.
I will Google and work out. Give me a minute on it. I'll look it up. I'm just fixing the thumbnail at the moment. Well, you guys carry on RPing, and we'll
Like it or not, fathers. He knows I'm an O'Connor. And O'Connors have raided their farm. Probably because he's an inbred swine. And if he's related to the Lank, by God, I will have revenge for Sebastian.
I'm going to say that Father Mulaney has been fighting in Syria, the Golan Heights.
Okay.
From 2013 to 2018. You hear Mama Kelloyd looks up. Did you say cousins?
Aye.
Well, if we're going up against the Graysons, we could use allies. Maybe it's worth finding them, reaching out.
Coolest damn cousins I ever had.
Oh? And you see O'Sheen at the back, because Gabe's seen these artworks. O'Sheen nods going, they're fucking awesome. They're called the Jackals. Be a hard time finding them though.
Yeah, I got to ride their bike a few times with them on there.
Oh, you lucky little shite.
And it took me around town, and Chrissy would immediately whop his hand over his mouth and look at his grandma. Sorry.
Ruby O'Connor goes, oh, that's alright, young love. Matty, do you remember when you used to pick me up on your Harley Davidson? And Matty sort of gives her a grin. Whole lot of riding happened on that bike.
Oh, no. No.
Don't fuck with grandparents with nothing left to lose.
Oh my god.
What's this? A sick check for...
Chrissy has an idea of what's going on. He doesn't know, and he's just going to recoil.
He gets the implication.
Grandparents don't do that. He's just going to mutter under his breath.
You never met my grandparents.
Never met mine.
I've met your mother, that's enough.
Yeah.
Would. If we are to be mounting an assault upon them, yes. People who have the experience with their location already will be of great use if we could obtain the knowledge on where they are, but if they've only just recently raided, right now the Grayson supplies will be thinner, and whilst they'll be heightened on their security and defenses, they'll also be much easier to strike despite everything. So it's just like when I was dealing with, when I was in Somali. You don't give your foe time to recoup. You strike them once, and then you strike again, and once the ashes have barely settled.
Mama Kelloyd looks at you.
And again.
The problem we've got is we're not exactly fighters. If we're going to try and fight the Graysons, they're all hunters. They're like, no offense, Hinata, but they're crazy isolationists. When it comes to people here who can use a gun, there's me, there's Hinny, there's maybe a few of us, Mulaney, but not many.
And we have to be smarter than them. Pick them off one by one.
How do we do that? Where could we ambush them? Do we know where they're going?
That is a very good question.
You're not thinking we have an army at our beck and call.
What army?
The Lord's Angels. One or two small explosions would certainly attract them.
I
And
don't
not
know.
only would it attract them, but naturally our enemy would have to investigate and run damage control. From there, they go from the hunters to the hunted. And
Mama
even if we
Kelloid.
didn't bother trying to kill them ourselves, simply thinning them out by causing enough noise around their location after in ensuring we've fortified ours will lead to their demise one way or another. Bullets will run dry. Sleep will become but a thing of the past as the beasts create their own noise and will draw more and more.
Making
As we
noise
lay
at their
low.
camp is a risky plan. It's doable. And Hinata leans towards. I know this area better than anyone. I scouted out around the old Twos and Silo Pit, and I avoided the Graysons. I did not know they were the Graysons, but I avoided what I called the Barners or the Barneys, because they're fucking savage. I saw one of them, massive man, tank top. And those of you who mildly know the Graysons or reference know that he's referring to Isaac Grayson, a dude who is just an absolute beefcake. I saw him. He chased down one of the stags and killed it with its own antler. These people aren't casual. I avoided the silo complex as best I could. Where they're getting their food, however, well, they own everything west of their silo. They have a quarry. The water down there is theirs. They have the old country roads, the trucks, the sunken orchard, of course. Maybe the irrigation house. If we're looking to pick them off and ambush them, that might be our best bet, but I don't know how I feel about killing people. Honestly. This isn't...
Sorry, who is this, Bob?
This is Hinata, sorry. I know the voice is shit. I'm tired. Honestly, we're still here talking about murder. And don't get me wrong, I know what they're planning on doing is murder too. And I'd rather them than us. It just still doesn't feel right, you know.
Mr. Hinata, I'm sorry, but if you saw them, they'd sooner kill our dogs and eat them. I'm sorry, but I'm not willing to risk another one of my friends dying because we didn't want to hit first. They've already made threats against us. They've given us a damn noose.
Hinata nods, looking at the noose. I get
Isn't
it.
that sign enough for
I get
us
it, I
to
get
take
it.
action?
Stop, Chrissy, I get it. But it doesn't make it easy. And what if we lose? We need to scout. If we just do an all-out assault on the red silo, God knows what crazy shite they have up there. We need to scout it out. Find out what we're up against. Have a watch or a patrol or something. The fence isn't built yet. Makes sense?
I think it might be smart if we find my cousins. If they've raided the place already, then they know what to expect.
Aye. And he sort of lays the map that we're looking at down. You say they're bikers?
Best bikers.
In that case, and he points to the truck stop. Wouldn't they be there? Fuel and shit. It's close to the barn, it would make sense. It means going through Barney territory, but it's doable.
I volunteer to go.
There'll be a number of people who can go. Talk around the camp. See if they're NPCs. Find out who's willing to go. There'll be more, I'm sure. As for Denise, and he looks to Mum McElroyd, did you say you had family in the area? Oi, I do. Then I suggest we get in contact with them as well. We have no idea what state they're in. What were you going to say before I rudely interrupted?
Oh, sorry. No, it's fine. I said that I must go.
Okay. As in game, or you got to leave?
No, in game.
Okay, good, cool. Worth checking. Okay.
I must go.
Okay. Any more then, guys? I'll let you discuss.
I look at Mama Kelloyd and I tell her, I know it's not what you want to hear, as it is awful what we are planning to do, but Chrissy is right. We need to go forward and attack. I am with him as well.
Okay. Is this put to the whole community? Because there's quite a few of you guys, community-wise. Like, do you address this with everyone else, like the other NPCs?
I would probably suggest that we address this with the more able-bodied NPCs, simply because if we bring it up with everybody, it's going to cause a whole lot of ethic debate.
It will.
I'd say yes, but but on the basis that we show the noose that they've given us, and what effectively show them it is a kill or be killed. But that's just my opinion.
Yeah, I was going to say we show them a noose, but we kind of adjust the narrative, I guess, or omit parts of the narrative, because
how you approach this will be important. Just
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, every decision you guys make this campaign is important, but yeah.
What part of the narrative, though, out of curiosity, like player to player?
Essentially the part where it's aimed specifically at like Mama Kelloyd and like obviously the O'Connors themselves. So obviously that
That's
could
the thing.
cause.
I never told Mama Keloid that it was aimed specifically for her.
I
She can
reckon
put
she's-
2 and 2 together. She knows
Yeah,
her
but I
neighbours,
never
and
said-
it's a noose. Like, unfortunately, Mama Keloid
but
ain't
I
no
never
fool.
said specifically. Yeah, I never said specifically, but that's just me being pedantic.
That's fair.
Yeah, like I say, it's very given and very heavily implied that it was aimed at Mama Keloid.
So, if you do put it to the group, to the community, I have written names of those who would be willing to go with you. You can pick NPCs to go with you, but if you ask around and make your choices, there are ones who are more willing than others, shall we say. What's the way to put this? So, people who will not go no matter what. Ceremony, because I don't think Pat would ever let me. Elizabeth Green and her brother Matthew Green. They are cowards, put bluntly. And Ruby O'Connor, because Matty O'Connor would also never let her, even though she's probably more combat savvy than most people here.
As my secondary character,
Give me a second.
I can tell you for oh, sorry.
Oh, go on.
I'd say for free that Quain would be up for a fight.
Yeah, I've already got Quaim on the list. So those who can be persuaded are Peggy. It would have been Father Mulaney. Oh, he would have been ready for a fight. Peggy. Orla is on my list of fucking go for it's. Peggy, Mama Keloid herself, and Rugger can be persuaded. I'm going to move this all in a second because you'll see I'm putting them in lists. And those who you can assume are just ready to fucking go and throw hands. D'Angelo, James, Nick, Quaim, because Quaim, Orla, because it's an O'Connor being threatened, Lydia is under the persuadable side, and Matty. Those are your, and Hinata. Those are your ride and dies, as it were. So these are the 3 lists here, from most eager on the left to not eager on the right.
Can I have token vision, please?
You should have it.
I do not have it currently.
Well, tits on a stick.
Let me refresh the page. Let me refresh the page just to see if that fixes it.
Yeah, I had to refresh. It was crowded for me.
It could just be a need for the refresh.
Yeah.
Weird.
There we go. I've got it now.
Is it working?
Yeah, it's working
Good.
now.
Good.
I think it just had a fit.
It do that sometimes.
It do.
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 Anyway.
I'm loving it.
And trademark banned.
Yeah, quite. So,
Hey, we never touched on enough of the trademarks there.
so you guys are going to head to the truck shop to go and see if you can find the O'Connor cousins. I believe that is the plan.
Your
Okay. Are you going to go just yourselves, or are you going to take some people with you?
Rishi's not overly bothered. I think as a kid, he'd be happy to see his cousins again, but he's more concerned with at the moment he doesn't give two shites as long as Mr. Lanky inbred bastard farmer dies.
Okay.
This is like a pure revenge shindig. Apologies
No,
about
I
it.
appreciate that. It just means that if we get into combat, only player characters are dying. That's scary. I'm here going like, take some meat shields, guys. You okay, sweetie? Yeah? Yeah. Okay. What are we thinking?
Is that foreshadowing?
Not necessarily.
Anything because of foreshadow.
This is the Walking Dead system. anything can go wrong at any second.
It wasn't a 4 shadow, it was a 5 shadow.
If any action we take has a shadow cast over it.
Oh god, yeah. There will be consequences, and we may have to go to a break if you start to really head in that direction, because I'll need to roll for shit, you know?
I don't know, I'm not too familiar with the other characters, so I wouldn't...
Yeah, so
Yeah, exactly.
So from the top down, I'll let, from left to right, top down, I'll give you a very quick 1 bullet point review of each character. James McCree is the childhood friend of Chrissy and Sebastian, who died last week. He's a school friend. In the first episode they met him, he had his arm bit, and he's had his left arm amputated below the elbow. He's of Sebastian's age, so he's like a secondary school kid. D'Angelo Marcus is one of the de facto leaders of the community, a former RE teacher, but a nice guy, all-round nice dude. Quaim is... That's not Quaim. Hang on. There's the real Quaim. Quaim is apparently a fucking shapeshifter.
Fuck, where's Wally?
Yeah, quite. Quaim is a former nightclub bouncer, sort of surviving in the apocalypse, who Liam, I think, played previously when characters were needed. Nick is also not actually here because obviously I made these NPCs into player characters. There's Nick's actual character. Nick is a former mechanic with a little bit of a bloodthirsty streak to him. He is, again, a former sort of character. He helped with the fight at Camp Runcorn. Orla O'Hagan is the sister to Pat's previous character, Dermot, and was the reason the party went to go get Father Mulaney. They were going to the church to go rescue her. Matthew O'Connor is Chrissy's granddad, and Hinata you guys met a week or 2 ago. He's just here for the vibes. In the centre, but he's also like a full-on ride or die. We love him. In the centre, we're less keen but could be persuaded team. You've got Rugger O'Sullivan, who's kind of Irish Hagrid. He's a short-tempered black market trader. Then there's Peggy Becker, who is a former firefighter and nurse, who is of similar status to D'Angelo within the community. Obviously there's Mama Kelloyd, she is the OG, she's the beast. Lydia, who hasn't had much in the way of interactions in this campaign yet, but she is a farmer with a stutter. And then of course there's Sarah, who's Pat's love interest, Ruby O'Connor, who is Chrissy's grandma. Matthew and Elizabeth Green are both survivors from Wickerton who refused to join the party to Camp Runcorn and have been here since. Both are pretty cowardly. Elizabeth is a former translator, Matthew is an actor, but he's one of those actors that likes to tell you he's an actor while working at Starbucks. So that's a rundown of all of our strong fighting cohort. Whereas you ask the Graysons what their profession is and they start going, ooh, ooh, ooh.
If it was me, I would suggest Hager, Big Butch.
Yeah. Good note.
Because every party needs its Hodor.
Okay, that will take some RPing. Hager is not one of the ones who want to go.
Fuck it.
But you would find Hager essentially as like an acting quartermaster at the moment. You would find him in the storage shed, checking everything over, making sure it's all there. His black market days are not behind him, but he isn't stupid enough to start stealing from, the hungry.
Yeah.
He's sort of this towering big frame as he's literally counting out seeds by hand.
Sorry, Mr. Hager.
Crazy.
Some of us are going to find my cousins so we can stop the Graysons.
Bad customers, Graysons. Why are we going anywhere near them?
And I'm assuming that Chrissy would have grabbed it when he left.
The noose.
Yeah. And he would show the noose to Hagar. I met after Grayson
Shoddy
last
rope
night.
work.
But they mean to kill us.
Not my problem.
Oh. It might become a problem if they're the only customers that you'd have left.
Be more my problem if they're the only customers I had left. And I stabbed one of them.
True. But if they're planning to kill everyone here, then hell, they might have something that you could use up at their farm if we take care of them first. Besides,
So we're discussing spoils of war.
if you said they weren't good customers, we were better customers when we were at Runcorn, weren't we?
Suicidal to Rugger you was.
And I'm still here.
Yep. Yep, you are, kid. Why should I risk my neck out?
Well, why shouldn't you? Because if they're not great customers, and we were better than them, you'd have no customers aside from the Graysons, and they've already made a threat to everybody here, and like it or
Why
not,
don't we just leave? Go on the road, we've got food.
we don't have enough food. And I want to make sure that everyone's kept as safe as they could be, because, well, for one, there'd be future customers of yours.
Make a manipulation or leadership, you're cool.
Manipulation, child. 2 successes, no failures.
2 successes, no failures. Rugger sort of looks around, sizing up the store cupboard, or the shed he's in. And if Rugger does this, what does Rugger get?
Well, you get to meet the best biker gang that my cousins ever made.
Are you single?
New cousin. Maybe. I don't know.
Worth a shot.
Definitely new customers and better mannered than the Graysons. I can give you that.
Not hard.
No, but they're a better alternative.
He sort of tips it over for a minute. Alright. Potential of new revenue. Alright. I'm in.
Christian would look at Rugger, and you kind of see that it's like pure determination for him to like get back at the Graysons, and he would just go, "Thanks, Rugger."
Don't thank me yet. To be honest, I'm more scared of you than them. I don't like that look in your eye, kid. Scares me.
Chrissy would smile and turn to leave. You're smarter than the last adult that didn't fear me then. And he'd leave.
Rugger sort of watches you leave, puts a couple of rations into his pocket. Alright. Man's just gonna casually steal supplies, like, what did you expect? It's Rugger.
Yeah, and Chrissy's no snitch. Unless...
Well, you don't know, you didn't look for that. This is off,
Well,
this is
point.
for the, this is for the, you know, what's the word
Could I
I'm
have
looking
at least
for?
made a scouting check to see if I can hear the rustle?
Nope, didn't
of
ask and you said you
intoxicating
left.
shit? Rude. Rude. Absolutely unacceptable. Outrageous.
Fair.
But yeah, I have procured an NPC. It is down to the rest of you.
Alright, I will add Rugger to our little suicide squad.
I hate that you say that. Oh my god. Honestly, I think for Father Joseph, like, he doesn't want to bring anybody else along, because his entire point is actually not to fight. Because one of his main kind of attributes, I suppose, is all people can be redeemed.
You're welcome to go chat with them. Like, if that's something that your character feels like he might do, you could go and, like, try and redeem them.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think, like, right now, but I think, just kind of when everybody's got it and they want to go and fight, he'll kind of have a moment where he'll go first and try just to talk to them.
Okay. Oh, in that case, are there any NPCs who would specifically want to go? Oh, I hate to do it because I love him as a character, but Matty... I don't feel like Matty would let Chrissy go on his, like, you know, out of his sight. He's a bona fide hero.
True.
It sucks because obviously it's running the risk on one of our favourite NPCs, but yeah, as you guys are beginning to head off, Matty catches up to you. Alright, come on you lot, let's get going. Ruby gave me the okay.
Grandad, what are you doing?
I'm coming with you, ain't I? Can't have you go and put yourselves in danger. Not for us. Not ever. Coming with you.
Chrissy knows better than to argue. He's just gonna internally battle, potentially losing his granddad, and prepare himself for the potential straitjacket that is required later.
Yeah. He reaches forward and he puts his hand on your shoulder, Chrissy. Hey, we're gonna go see some O'Connor cousins. And you know what that's like. They'll either love us, or they'll attack us on sight, and for that they'll need to recognise the, patriarch of the family, as it were. Hey? And no, it's not your Uncle Derek.
Uncle Derek was always weird.
Uncle Derek's in prison. Alright, come on. That's what tax fraud gets you. So, you guys are going to head out, I believe, is the plan. Now, on this map, we need to discuss, as a party, the route you are taking. Because I get the feeling that's going to have a significant impact. What are we thinking, team? Honestly, just for the sake of sanity, I think Hinata would come with you as well. Because he knows the area.
Okay, so we said we are going to the county road stop, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And they are at the Red Barn Silo Complex.
That is their point of operation. That's their home base. However, I forewarn you, anywhere south and west of that barn silo, you are at risk.
Maybe the quarry pit? We've already been there, have we not?
Not to that one, no. You've heard rumours of that one. If Pat was here, he'd be going frantic right now, because in Pat's backstory, he had to flee the quarry pit as Dermot because there was quote-unquote something in it. Which we later learned was the bear.
I mean, we could go down to the sunken orchard and then cross over the river there, and that would take us, that'd pretty much get us straight to the county road shop.
You could do.
Because obviously even if we go to the quarry, we're then trying to traverse down path. Like, just looking at the map, regardless of whether we went through the forest or not, we're still... You're talking about going through a lot of forestry there, whereas if we go from where we are, we've got pretty clear sight line, main road kind of thing for the orchard, and then over.
Oh, we lost Aura.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
I thought it was Frank that disconnected.
No, Frank's still here. I messaged him. He seems to not be online on Discord, so maybe his internet's down or something.
Could be.
Apologies, Steel. I don't know your name yet. What would you prefer?
Myerson or Steel is fine, whichever.
Yeah. I mean, what are your ideas?
So, did you say Madison or say again?
Myerson.
Martin, right, I have been getting it right. I thought I'd been calling you the wrong name for fucking days. Sorry, I thought you said Madison. I was like, fuck. I'm a cunt.
Yes, but get his name right.
True.
Oh, you're not a dog.
Yeah, point.
I mean, you can be a hound dog, but you're not the
nothing
dog.
but a hound dog. Anyway.
Turning all the time.
No.
Anyway.
I'm down for the sunken orchard, but I guess that's where we were passing by or trying to get to last time, right? And that
But in that
ended
same
up
breath,
interesting.
we now know that there's nothing major there.
Well, what if the Graysons are there, like they found the blank or whatever? Like, I don't know.
I mean, yeah, there's always the chance that they've gone to try and recover it, but at the same time, why would they... If they could control it, then why wouldn't they have utilized it already?
Yeah.
Or have they, and we just don't know about it because it's been a while.
True.
It's a risk. It's all a risk.
I kind of know what to expect now, so I'm scared, like, for any move.
You thought this was a casual walk in the park, RP. You thought this was, we're two kobolds in a trench coat.
Yeah, because like the first time we were just on the fire, we're talking, just doing bits. It was, we see some walkers, whatever. But then, like the last time we did it, like holy shit, it was just all out bloodbath, like.
Yeah, no, the objective of Nevermore is to be a true zombie apocalypse survival. And if everyone dies and we have to restart somewhere new, that's what we do, guys. Like, that's life.
Don't worry, guys. You have a 12-year-old with you. I say
And
as I
his hairy cunt.
Is Harry Canut?
King Canut.
Yeah, King Canut, totally King Canut, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So, Are we going to make due haste to the orchard?
I mean, if you guys want to go that way, I'm down, I guess. Let it ride.
You a player too. Play with us.
Your input is just as valued.
Yeah, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it.
Okay.
Maybe you want to go to a quarry pit, just let us know. We'll divert.
No, you know what? Let's see what happens.
Do it.
I like this man's can-do attitude.
Okay.
Jesus, take the wheel.
In that case, I need a minute to prep that. I have the orchard. I have the orchard map. I have the orchard map here. Ta-da! Behold. But there's a few things I need to touch on, and I hate to do this to you all. Actually, no, I don't. Who am I kidding? However, the orchard is one of the locations I have randomized. So I would like you all to roll me d6s in Discord or however and send them as normal, so that I can work out what the fuck is going on there. I also want to go
in here.
That works. I also want to go to break and take 15 minutes because the man, the myth, the most cowardly Asian woman this side of Ireland is joining us back in 5 minutes. Gabe's back. Has just messaged me, so I want to give him 5 to be able to join and catch back up with everything. Honestly, Martin, you'll love Gabe. He's a quality role player. Love the guy. So we will go take our break. We take 15 minutes, so we'll come back at 10, sorry, and then we will see what goes, because there's a chance you don't go straight to the orchard like last time. We need to, well, find it the fuck out. So D6 is for me, please, and then I'll be asking for scout checks afterwards. Alright, 15 minutes, we will be right back.
Chapel spire hasn't moved for days. Wind through Rickerton's broken fields, whispering old names.
He came to me at evening, bells silent, sky gone still.
Sat blind upon the wooden cross, like a shadow with a will. He told me, son, the world's too full, the hells will lose its store.
Graves will split, bones will knit and walk the moor once more.
Death will choke and the sky will crack, the sea shall flood once more. Sinner, God has forgotten you, the rapture left you behind.
What breaks first, my son?
Your flesh or your mind? When the gates are open wide, when death and hell give up their dead.
What shall you do, my sweet child?
Where shall you run? Where shall you hide? This is the pit, and the pendulum swings evermore. You are lost and alone, left soulless to look on. So tell me, sinner, what is worth living for?
He leaned into my trembling soul, and in a voice I heard in my heart,
soul.
As we return, I'm not going to put us. Oh, you need to watch the new intro, Gabe. I'll link it to you at some point. We have been rejoined by Gabe. We are glad. We are mad. We are alpha rad. I don't fucking know. So, you have left the farm and made your way across towards the sunken orchard. Now, with the D6s you've rolled me, I have been moving tokens around the map while we've been chatting and chillaxing. Some of them have shifted into your path. And as such, I need stealth. Are you attacking any Graysons you come across? Or are you stealthing your way through?
Oh, issue being, we don't know what the lot of the Graysons look like.
You do not indeed.
I think stealthing is the safer option.
I would agree with that.
I will also stress, having left the farm, the threat level is currently at 1. There are walkers
so sorry.
around.
Can we, Bobby, reduce our stress by 1 because it's day 50, right?
It's another day, so yes, please all reduce your stress by 1. I will also, for the sake of when Pat rejoins us, stick him back.
Quick question though. Another thing that I missed, and I'm actually curious too. We did rescue some teenagers at the farm, at the church.
One of
How
them's
many
alive.
of them are still alive?
All O'Hagan's still kicking.
Okay, that's good. Because she has
they
a pistol.
died brutally.
How did they die again?
The dipshit of the little boy, the little guy that was into her died because at least I don't have to be watching for that.
One of them had their
Another
face carved open.
Yeah, they had a bad day. Yeah.
Okay, but so she's alive. That my depth is still going on. Thank God.
Yeah.
I haven't failed completely.
Yes, all O'Hagan is still kicking.
That's good.
Okay.
But then, technically speaking, the only issue right now is we have lost Sebastian.
Yes, that is the main one. Okay. In that case, can we have a group stealth check, please? It's going to be about more successes than failures.
Why is this fucking thing playing music?
I'm playing music through Foundry.
Oh, it's you! I was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
I also do scenic shit.
I was like, I was trying playing Vane here, right? Just checking
yeah.
out my base that I left online yesterday.
Got you.
So I was like, man, I have moved it to fucking thing. Why?
Alright.
Where's
Stealth. Ooh,
I can't-
solid from Father Joseph. Solid from Chrissy. Gabe's first roll back. It's safe. Nothing but walkers. Nothing but walkers.
Jesus Christ, man. I am, I'm actually like a little, I don't know, man. I'm a little bit like, oh shit. You know that warm
A
feeling
little
that you
giddy.
get?
A little giddy.
Yeah,
Oh,
fuck, man. I missed this.
Just you wait till I tell you about what we've got planned, Gabe. We've got Dead Space and a new world called Void Call planned, which I think will be right up your street.
I saw some of the images of that space and it's like, God damn, that looks fucking sick.
We'll talk about it post-session.
Have you guys
It's
decided a date?
not yet. I am gathering interest for the one-shot written by our own Liam here, and then people who are interested in that. Like I say, I have been designing my own sci-fi world. Same level of care that I put into Mensolum, which is to say, Mensolum I have 31,040 days worth of history written day by day in Mensolum. So when I say I'm going Mensolum on a project, I mean I'm going Mensolum on a project. I was looking up today how to break the cubic square law of things only being so big, and how to fuck around with genetic manipulation and plasmoids and cellular-based plasmoid regeneration in muscle meat, basically. Anyway.
Yeah, and that was about his dick, not D&D.
Oh yeah, and I'm going to be a dad. Is the other thing. That's the biggest news you've missed, Gabe.
Shit.
That's the biggest news you've missed.
Congratulations! Holy fuck, congratulations,
A
man.
lot to catch up on. It's been a
Man,
while.
it is amazing, man. It's a freaking amazing thing. Just please, I beg of you only one thing though.
Don't
Do
drop
not drop
kick
the
it.
campaigns, my man. Don't drop the campaigns. Like, if you have
No,
to,
I have no
understand.
intention. I intend to be going up to this child and being like, "Tell me, Mini Straw, do we TPK them? TPK! Yes, TPK!"
I fully support the idea of we having a mini DM that's going to be like, the whole chaos on the table.
My child will be like that octopus that used to predict the football. I'll set stuff up in front of it and be like, "Walkers, racist Irishmen, or the English," and it will select what the next threat is.
You can't keep your son in a tank.
Watch me.
What do you mean by that?
Coward.
What do you mean by that? That's not there's no law against that.
I'm pretty sure. It depends. Are we talking tank as in like a goldfish, or tank as in like we're going to Burma? What's the...
Well, if we wanted to be in that definition, technically your son or daughter is currently piloting the flesh mech of Katie. But
Christ.
that is an entirely different conversation.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Katie's really into fucking Pacific Rim right now.
Oh god.
Anyway, yes,
And
there's
two
a lot. Jesus, there is a lot to. We haven't got twins. A lot to catch up on. Kate, it's good. So,
I'm very happy for that.
oh, we're over
It's
the
just
moon.
like,
We are
the
absolutely
reason-
over the moon.
Yeah, the only reason I was asking about the campaign was because I had another 2 DMs, the other became fathers, and they both immediately dropped the campaign. It was like,
Got you. If anything, it actually means I'm more likely to be starting a new one for cash flow reasons.
yeah.
Nothing
again-
more than hard cash. But yes. Anyway, talking of people paying for the session. Let's just return. We can catch up after the session. As you guys are stealthing away from the farm, slipping through the barbed wire where the noose was left, you make your way through the trees. And thanks to the dice rolls that you made earlier, you're able to slip by unnoticed. Through the trees, you do come across walkers. And with the stealth checks being more successes than failures, you would notice that there are noise traps established throughout the woodlands near the red silos. And going carefully, you're able to avoid them. But one wrong step, one rushed move, and you'd ring alarm bells for every walker in the area. I'll also say that you do have an opportunity if you choose to take it. While you could just go straight to the rotting orchard, you can also potentially scout out the red silos themselves if you're feeling brave, because they are en route to where you are going.
As eager as Chrissy is, I don't think he would. It would be more a case of get the guaranteed kill by logic purposes rather than chance an encounter, because he just lost his best friend. He ain't gonna risk nothing else right now.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I'm also let's avoid any confrontation right now, because as far as I know, if the whole thing, we lost a lot of people already, both in the last time I played, and now we also have the situation where we lost, Sebastian. I'm fully on the let's shut the fuck up, try to survive this.
Makes sense. So, as you move through, the snow crunches underfoot, and you manage to arrive at an overlook looking down into a basically what was the Wickerton Allotments Association. Two things immediately come to your attention. Firstly, this is a gold mine of food. There is food here. While their things are labelled like foul pond, decay, and blighted, that's because there actually are signs set up. But when you investigate the trees, or at a distance you glare at the trees, you can see that they are actually in blossom and bloom. Apple trees have red hanging fruit from them. Pears, There would be people growing all sorts. Asparagus has become overgrown. If you ever look at my dad's allotment in full boom, it's like the asparagus is fucking horrific. It's like, you know, crazy. Goes all over the place. Corn on the cobs are growing in rows and rows and rows. This is not as big as Kelloyd Farm, but it certainly would make for a massive increase in your capabilities. However, the horde is a problem. All throughout the decaying orchard are rotting zombies, staggering through. Some moving in circles, some groaning. The only thing that is slightly odd to you, and actually I'd like one more scout check from you all, but ignore walker dice.
Another scout one.
Whilst we do that, would it be all right to say that as we're moving across the fields, every now and then Chrissy would pick up a corn on the cob, an apple?
Not yet, because you guys are basically up here at the moment, overlooking the orchard, overlooking the allotments.
Can I confirm something real quick, Bob?
Yep.
You said we were avoiding, so we were seeing the noise traps that the Graysons had installed.
Yep.
Is it possible for us to go about disabling them?
Yes, but at a risk, and it will take time.
Okay. I'll leave it for now, potentially something to do on the way back.
Yep, it is certainly an option. It's just risky. So, with those successes on the scout check, this place is not abandoned. While the walkers are stumbling around and clutching at things, some of them even idly playing with the fruit, you would see that there's a scarecrow in an open field with no grass, and as you sort of watch, thinking it looks a bit out of place, you see it pick its nose.
Sorry, what? You said we see a what?
The scarecrow.
Nose?
You see it pick its nose. There is someone dressed up as a scarecrow in the orchard.
Okay.
Up to you what you do with that information.
Can he see us?
Hasn't made any move to see you.
There's no point trying to go to that one just yet. They're out in the open. We'd be seen as soon as we stepped out into the field. However, it's worth noting. Certainly worth noting that we do have somebody nearby with some kind of strange mannerisms, I'll admit that much. But if it's kept them alive so far, it must be working. Whether they be friend or foe, though, is also yet to be seen.
Well, you need to go through the orchard to get where you're going, guys, so the choice is yours.
Do we avoid the scarecrow for now then? And head
I would
left?
suggest, yes, I agree, avoiding them for now would probably be for the better. If only simply because we don't know who is underneath that mask.
Fuck my headphones.
Huh. There's... I mean...
How do these headphones die so quickly? hold down. Yeah, and just hold down left click. Can you hear me? Is it changed it short at all? Okay, good. Just because I've had to put some bare headphones on because my ones just died. Such is life. Mm-hmm. Yep. The Horde aura is in red, and it kind of just represents everywhere that there's bitches around, if that makes sense.
That's problematic.
There you go, that's fixed. Cool.
Could we just, I don't know, maybe go around the place?
Not really, no. Not unless you're willing to take a day or two out of your travel time. I hope the music or the audio is coming through Foundry for you, because it's not for me.
Yeah. We are
Marvelous.
trying to get to we're trying to get to the bikers, right now.
You're trying to get down to the the shop, the truck shop.
And is there do we have like a reason that we desperately need to do that as fast as possible?
Yes,
Or-
we're going to war essentially with the Graysons. We're planning on killing the Graysons.
Oh, no, that seems like a fine motive.
I'm down.
Yeah, I'm definitely down for that one. I'm like, hello, let's go do it. Huh. Let me check my character again. Okay. Fuck, missing 3 sessions really fucked up with my XP again.
It'll do that.
Yep. Oh yeah. I even forgot what path I was gonna go with this guy on the attributes and skills. Fuck, I should have written down.
Don't stress. We can work that all out later. For now, let's not stress.
Anyway, I guess it's up to you guys. What threat level is this horde again?
Threat level 5. It's at least 100 walkers.
Nah, they forget about it. Yeah, we shouldn't have. Yeah, I don't have an idea.
Set the fucking ready.
Yeah, my
I'll do it.
I don't know. Go ahead. I mean, I'm about it, man. I'm just I kind of. As soon as I heard the number 100, my idea just sounded a little bit less reliable. So
I mean, let's not forget, Ileana watched when the guys took out that 1,000 horde.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You've done it before. It relies on incredible rolls, but you've done it before.
I mean, shit. She witnessed that. For as far as I know, y'all just lost a shitload of people. And I don't know if you guys can survive this shit. I'm like,
Chris's glass walker
I know y'all just let a bunch of people die.
So,
Chris's glass walker attack had 7 successes against it. I was fine.
Jesus.
Yeah, you went Beyblade mode, didn't you, in the last one?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sledgehammer Beyblade. So, what is the plan? What are we going to do? You could try and stealth through. You are also aware that walking through them covered in blood is an option. You've done that before. It's just risky. It's just risky as fuck. Yeah.
I mean, we got away. We nearly got away with it if it wasn't just for some shoddy shoddy acting from what's her face, which then caused everybody to have to fucking try and cover for her. Dermot's side piece.
Sarah Monnery.
That's the one.
How dare you refer to her in such a manner? But yes, that would be another option, is to try and walk through that way.
I mean, we can probably. I mean, yeah, that would be a good idea at least. See if we can get a couple stragglers and use their body, their blood and their stuff. Because I think the Scarecrow is probably doing the same. If by just being dressed as Scarecrow, he would probably not be enough to make them ignore him.
It would
Yeah.
and like if he's utilizing like the smell of the other stuff as well, like he doesn't have to be using blood. It's just something to cover the smell of being a human.
Yeah, I'd vote being stealthy about it, because even if we take on the Walker Horde, there's no guarantee that that kind of noise won't attract others.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. My whole worry is that, because if we fail to take those other walkers in there, it's gonna be problematic.
We'll be. It'll happen, but we'll survive. We always do. One way or
Correct
another.
me if I'm wrong, Bob. The person that was leading the prisoners, was he a Grayson?
Well remembered.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah,
He-
fucking nuts.
He was indeed a Grayson. The leader of the prisoners. He's not a true blood Grayson. His name is Sven O'Malley, but he is married to a Grayson.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a half-blood.
That makes it fine. Yeah, the first new blood in 7 generations.
Oh no, they have others. Where's the fucker?
I'm
Daniel
assuming most of them.
Harper.
Yeah, they're all shotgun marriages, though.
They're of a type.
Like you had sex with my daughter. She's pregnant. Do your job. You're part of the
Yeah,
family
part
now.
of the family.
You have sex with a fucking Grayson, you get pregnant.
Mom, people are fucking cursed or something like that. Jesus.
Steel, what's your thoughts?
Let's not get fucked and die.
Shit, I'm trying to survive.
Exactly.
thoughts.
I'm-
Good thoughts.
I think definitely think it's stealthy. I think I guess yeah, I think I like the idea of I guess covering ourselves with mud or whatever the stranglers. I guess I don't really have experience with the horde yet, so we'll see how it goes. But
Okay.
Jesus, take the wheel.
Jesus, take the fucking wheel indeed. Alright, in that case, I would like you all, or how are you going to go about getting a walker? Because even that can go wrong. You
Can we
know?
like look down like the road or something, or like see if there's anything like
Yeah,
walk
I'm
around?
saying you could go get one. All I'm saying is like, who's doing it? How are you doing it? Where are you doing it? Because like, even just going
we-
for one walker could possibly go horribly wrong, couldn't it?
My idea is to throw a rock at one of them and let it, like, just look towards us and maybe change its path as long as we are hiding. I imagine they still gonna go investigate, right? What hit them, right?
Many do, and I run off of the season 1 and 2 Walking Dead walkers, so they are much more intelligent and will hunt people down.
It would not be enough. I imagine it's not be enough for them to just freaking,
No, you could gather one or two across to you.
yeah. Again, it would not be enough for them to attract the whole horde, but one or two can probably, decide to let's go check them motherfuckers. What the fuck happened in there? What threw that at us? Right? Let's hope. Pray for me, people.
Okay, in that case, I need you to make a manipulation check.
Oh dear God. Me?
Whoever's attracting the walker, yeah.
Okay. You guys you guys believe in God or something? It'll be a good moment for you to start praying.
You've
now two
returned,
priests
so
in
I
the
got two
party.
priests with you.
Yeah, we got two priests in the party now.
you've returned to the session, so this entire campaign now rests on your shoulders. Congratulations, get fucking to it.
Quick question. How high should my stress be right now?
It's fine as it is. That's about the same as everyone else. We'll go with 3.
3? Got it. So let's see go. Manipulation, Well, that's 1 failure, 1 success.
No, it's not.
No, it's 2 successes.
Oh shit, I saw Christian a scout rolling there. I thought it was mine. I was like,
So
oopsie. My bad. I need glasses.
So, A few of the Graysons, a few of the walkers stagger towards you. Everyone make close combat rolls as you ambush them.
Okay, I'm just gonna pull my shotgun and shoot them.
Okay.
No. No. Oh, no.
Well, guys.
That would be fucking perfect.
Are you sure about that?
That would be the funniest shit ever. Everybody, let's go do this quiet.
Bang!
And then suddenly see the dude pulling a shotgun. My tactical shotgun.
Silenced.
No, it's silenced if nobody's alive to hear it after.
Or a silenced shovel.
Not wrong. Silent shovel. Deathcore Krieg would like to know your location.
Somebody gonna get recruited.
Okay, good rolls so far. Man, how fucking fun it would be if we just killed Gabe in the moment he came back. I'm just saying, it would be funny as fuck.
I mean, the Graysons would feel happy because there's like one less O'Connor.
True. Very true.
I think it's gonna
Can't let the Graysons have a happy ending.
Kind of hard to
It's
do
true.
that on a corner though. Them motherfuckers do not die.
So,
Everybody around them died though.
you're able to take the walkers down, cracking guitar butts, shovels into them and drag them into the bushes. However, against Chrissy and Marcus, I will roll a walker attack each. Against Chrissy. Oh, I'm going to do it publicly, it's just easier for now. You need to either amputate your foot or avoid it. Against Marcus, both of you are taking bites. So in the struggle, Chrissy, your footing slips and you cascade into Marcus. Both of you go into the ground as the walkers fall on top of you. I assume you're both going to try and avoid these.
Yes.
Go for it.
Yes.
So
I'm gonna combat that.
I just roll combat again.
Yep, or it's your choice. You pick a skill that is fitting, and as long as you get a success, you avoid the bite. The problem, of course, lies in cascading problems.
Strength, close combat, crowbar. Okay, so.
Yeah, that's how we lost Sebastian. It was just
Cascade.
a cascade of problems which led
Oh
to
my fucking god.
Okay.
Oh dear god.
Successes from both of you. Between the two of you, you're able to pry the walkers off of you, and as they sort of surge again, staggering towards you, Chrissy, you swing, taking the knees out of one walker as your cousin slams his blade through its head, destroying the skull. You have a number of walker bodies at your disposal.
Whose cousin now? We have a cousin here involved in the
You are.
Yeah, you're my cousin.
You're Chrissy's cousin. Christian's cousin.
You're my cuz.
Your dad is Matty O'Connor's other son. So,
Okay.
yeah. Well, that's how we established all the blood ties here. How we
Yeah, 'cause you're an
established
O'Connor,
that
remember?
the O'Connors are a fucking dynasty over Wickerton. They're like the Peaky Blinders.
We've
Guys.
been everywhere.
You know, I said you guys outnumbered the Graysons. I've just gone through and checked how many Graysons there are. I actually don't think you outnumber them. There's a lot of these motherfuckers. I'm nearly done with them. It's just I've made Mason.
They breed like rabbits.
Yeah, it's just Sarah Grayson to make, and I think they're either equal to or just outnumber you. Which is exciting. If that's the word to use.
For now.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't use that as a the technical word for that.
So, what are we doing, team?
Die?
Let's cover ourselves, right?
yeah, creating open wound.
No.
Oh yeah, do I have any wounds? I do not. I am unharmed, yeah.
Father Mulaney will take his shovel and sever a limb, and then with the blood that pours out, baptize himself in it in an unholy matrimony as he prays to the Lord for forgiveness.
Okay. As you're doing that, you see Matty O'Connor go, "Oh, not again." again. I hate doing this, and digs his hands into Walker Guts and starts looping intestine over his arms. Oh, this is so wrong. And you see Hinata came with you, didn't he, in the end? Oh, Gabe's not met Hinata. Weak.
Nope.
Legend. Don't forget his dog.
Yep, Nero's here. Hinata goes, are you sure this is a wise idea? What if it gets onto our fingernails and we become infected or something?
Well, then that's it for us.
Right.
But
Small chance of
let's try
success. What are we waiting for?
Exactly.
And he starts like splatting blood onto his face.
Wait a sec, he's French?
No, he's Japanese.
Ah, okay, I like him then. That's okay.
He is, well said, he is a Japanese erinophile. The party met him because they randomly came across a cabin in the woods due to the inter-session dice rolls. Hinata is literally just a erinophile, so he is a Japanese man who is obsessed with Ireland, kind of the reverse of a lot of Westerners to, Japan.
He's an how can I say this? He's a weeaboo.
Yeah, for Ireland. Yeah.
For Ireland.
He was instead of a Japanophile, he's an Irophile.
He's an erinophile. Yeah.
Erinophile.
He is the anti-weeb.
Yes, quite.
Wasn't this usually? Didn't Japan has like is the American thingamajig?
They
For
do.
the cowboy?
It took the party quite a while to work out what his job was, but he was basically a former talent manager for like anime and K-pop and J-pop stars.
Yeah, makes sense, I guess.
He's a fun little character that the party have like latched onto. Anyway, everyone is going up. The only person who doesn't seem to mind is Hager, who just at the end of it grabs one of the bodies and just slings it over his shoulders like the world's worst cape. That'll do. Hager's good. Alright, so everyone's nicely lubed up.
Oh, why do you have to say it like that?
I don't mind.
What do you mean you don't mind?
I'm into that shit.
Jesus Christ.
Jokes on you.
I beg your pardon.
Come on, man. I have been gone for too long. Let me be horny.
Jesus.
Clearly, you should.
It's my right as a human.
Here at Tata Tales RPG, we like to provide for the everyman.
Why do I feel like the Doc Ock situation in Far From Home going? It looks like we've got competition.
It's true. There is not an NPC Liam has not deflowered. So, male or female. So, you are going into the orchard. You're walking through, yeah? Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright. Disguising as the dead. By being this way, they won't smell that you're alive, but you need to roll stealth to succeed. Okay. Okay. So, as you move into the orchard, you stagger, doing your best, going down to the Winchester impression of the walkers. They bump past you, shoulders clack. What do you... I assume you've also covered Nero and Cunt in blood.
Yes.
Because obviously otherwise, not a good
Who's
time.
Nero? Is the cat? Wasn't Nero the cat?
No, Nero is a large Irish wolfhound belonging to Hinata.
Oh,
Nero is an emperor.
But who had the cat? I remember somebody found a cat on the old
Seamus.
farm. Oh yeah,
Seamus has a cat.
Yes, Seamus does have a cat, you're right. The cat
Seamus
is not,
attracts
the
all
cat
kinds
is
of
not with
pussy.
you. It's true. Alright, and for that and that alone, everyone needs to make a stealth check. All you need is one success.
Yay!
Oh no.
Oh, thank God.
And the righteous hand of God allows me.
Okay. Oh.
Oh no.
I'm thinking I'll introduce a bit more of a Paddy Mayne kind of vibe to Father Mulaney
God.
from SES Rogue Heroes, if anybody knows him.
Sounds good. As you guys are pushing through, the natural dip and weave of having to move through the walkers divides the party. Rugger, O'Sheen, Father Joseph, and Nicholas are all split off to the left. Mulaney keeps managing to move through the middle with Chrissy and Seamus. But Matty and Hinata are unable to get a good heading. And there's a moment that goes by when one of the walkers steps into Hinata and Hinata bumps it with his chest, and the walker turns and even though he wasn't initially detected, Nero the dog goes and starts to bark at the walker, which turns. Hinata goes, "Shh, down boy!" And the ruse is up. The walkers are moving in on Hinata and Matty and Nero. I will give everyone one action, one thing they do to try and avoid this.
Try and I will go for the walker and try and kill the walker.
Okay, that will initiate going into a combat. Like going into a fight.
Wait, is there one more? Is there only one walker attacking them?
No. They've been discovered by the Horde. They did not pass their stealth checks, which means that Hinata and Matty have 100+ walkers now bearing down on them.
Hell no.
Okay.
Axe at the ready.
Is there
we just,
anything that we can anything close to us that we can use to make a lot of noise?
We just scream.
Yeah, I mean, you could try and distract and stuff like that. All of these actions would involve basically going into a versus the Horde combat.
No, yeah, I was thinking of trying to attract them to somewhere else. I don't know, maybe throwing flipping some, trying to drop something into the ground that, a tree that is already leaning, and
I can scout checks to create stuff. As you know, I fully allow theatre of the mind, that sort of thing. It's scout checks to see if they are on the field, as it were. It's more I need instant responses. You see the walkers have realised. What do we do?
Okay.
Yeah.
How far have we moved from the noise traps that the Graysons had put up? A distance?
Pretty far. This is their territory, but the traps are around their camp, around their home, basically.
So we've not encountered any on
not
within
here. No, they like to keep their presence here a secret.
Bollocks.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. It was just a potential plan that I can't utilise. It's fine.
I will, seeing how everyone's getting one action, I will say that Gabe, it's funny that you've come back in this session. You hear, "Psst, O'Sheen! Hey, O'Sheen! Is that really you, Is that you, buddy?"
I'll turn towards whoever the fuck just called me a real name.
You turn and look behind you, and all you can see is the Scarecrow.
Look at you!
What do you mean? Who the fuck am I?
You can't. You have a fucking. Your face is covered, you asshole.
Is it? No, O'Sheen. This is my real face, and that's all we're gonna get for now because we're in the middle of the combat decisions.
Can I scream?
Am I insane?
I wanna scream.
Okay, so you scream.
What do I roll for that?
It's not a roll. It will come down. It will come down to distracting people. Okay.
I think I make it insane.
In that case, the scream echoes out as O'Sheen. You look at this chap here, and you can kind of make out a familiar face behind the mask, or at least eyes that you recognise. And as that scream punches out, the walkers turn, and you hear Matty go, "Wait, fuck it!" And he swings his hatchet. We are going into combat against the Horde next week.
Oh dear.
Nice one.
Threat level 5.
Audacity of these bastards.
Goodness sakes.
Apologies, I feel like that's the right thing to do.
dick.
On the next episode.
On the next episode of Walking Dead RPG. No, Oshin, the other hole. Hinata, no.
I'm like, I am now beyond fucking worried if am I going insane? I mean,
Welcome back to The Walking Dead Nevermore, buddy. We have been Tattletales RPG, where the table may indeed be virtual and the headphones don't work, but you are most certainly welcome at it. Join us Friday for Black Throne, Saturday for Age of Sigmar, and the upcoming weeks for Dead Space What's Left Behind, and Void Call, What Comes Next. Pop over to the stream game to see the new intro. Bye!
There's a crow on the chapel spire, hasn't moved for days. Wind through Rickerton's broken fields, whispering old names.
He came to me at evening, bells silent, sky gone still.
Sat blind upon the wooden cross, like a shadow with a will. He told me, son, the world's too full, the hells will lose its store.
Graves will split, bones will knit and walk the moor once more.
Death will choke and the sky will crack, the sea shall flood once more. Sinner, God has forgotten you, the rapture left you behind.
What breaks first, my son?
Your flesh or your mind? When the gates are open wide, when death and hell give up their dead.
What shall you do, my sweet child?